Alright everyone, I'm going to skip my usual intro because I'm going to be touching on something very serious. And I'm going to go ahead and throw out a trigger warning right now. I know I can't stand that word, but I'm going to touch on some offensive things, and you're going to see a video of a man saying some really disgusting things about kids. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Okay. Earlier today, Keemstar gave this guy some attention. His channel name is Alpha Genesis. He's really disgusting. He talks about, how it's okay to be with a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, 12-year-old, 99-year-old. Age is just a number. He's into spiritual connections and whatnot. I'm going to play a clip right now, and then I'm going to comment afterwards.
I don't care about age. I date anybody. It doesn't matter. I don't follow society's rules. And, people think ill of me for that, but it doesn't matter to me. I never cared about what people think of me. That's why Chris calls me a pedo and all these funny names. Even though he's really just... I don't think there's a word that can describe his level of sickness, but if you feel you have chemistry towards someone, like you connect in a spiritual way, then go for it. Whether they're, 14, 48, 99, whatever, doesn't matter, dude. Sure, 12 is cool with me. That's great, man. See, the funny thing about adolescents is they never sold their soul yet. And so they still have purity in them. And if you can get one young like that, then that's freaking great. Most of the time, though, their parents probably wouldn't be cool with that, and that's understandable. But the funny thing is, a lot of parents are so stupid, and they insult their own children saying, well, my kid can't date someone younger because their brain hasn't developed. Because basically, it's like saying they're stupid. My kid's stupid. So I don't want them dating someone older because they're just going to make stupid choices because they're dumb. I mean, what kind of piece of crap parent says that? Hell yes, I would, dude. I would date an 11-year-old, 9-year-old, doesn't matter. I look in the spiritual aspect of it. If I spiritually connect to someone, it doesn't matter, dude. 99, 8, 1,000 years old, it doesn't matter. And if you think ill of me for that, that's on you. I really don't give a shit. So cheers, guys, for being here. Still got 46 in the chat. Yeah, it's just a number. That's all it is. Thank you for defending me there, Stern. I appreciate that.
He's so disgusting. I can't with that shit. Anyways, when I first heard about this yesterday, I hadn't seen that clip yet. I had only saw a screenshot of him saying, like, having a conversation on Discord. I guess he got kicked from Discord yesterday, or the day before. And he was mentioning the same things, like, oh yeah, 12-year-old's fine, and blah, 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 and age is just a number. Anyhow, I was thinking, is he being sarcastic and being a troll? Like, some of his videos, I think he's trolling. Like, he talks terrible to his parents. I don't know if that's trolling or not, but all trolling aside, after seeing that clip, I really feel like this is truly him. And with the whole saying, parents insult their children by saying their minds aren't fully developed, I feel like that's him laying groundwork to have future engagements with children. Because he's trying to get on their good side as a kid, you want to hear how grown up you are. And I just think that those are very manipulative, predator-like tactics, to get inside a kid's head like your parents don't know anything, Your mind is developed. It's all about spiritual connection. Very manipulative, very predator-like tactics. I was going to play you guys the clip of his response to Keemstar, how he just laughs it off like a joke. But instead, I'm going to play you a couple of really important clips from his live stream this evening, because I was about to upload, and then he went live. And you think that he would, stop and say, like, I didn't mean anything I said, I was trolling. He sort of says a little bit of that, but then goes on to say he shouldn't be judged for, nobody should be judged for wanting to hook up with somebody who's a couple years underage. 13-year-olds' minds are fully developed, and talks about how stupid parents are to, to insult their kids like that and whatnot. It's just really gross. So here's a couple clips of the live stream, and then I will comment a little after.
My chat. I hope y'all are doing beautiful. Today is going to be an interesting day, Erie.
honestly. These people, these trendies, they come and go. You know, their minds are a million miles a minute, mostly just kids. And, you know, I just feel sorry for them because I know they're just 10-year-old kids, many of them with daddy issues, you know, and like I said, victims of sexual molestation, and really I do feel sorry for them. They don't know how to vent their anger, you know, so they do it through petty trolling. But I don't have to put myself on their level. Besides, we had a little bit of a back and forth, you know. But listen, guys, let me go ahead and address, because I know that's what I gotta do today. There's the comments that were said that people are quoting here. So basically, people, you know, they just took shit out of context. Assumed that I was a pedo simply because I said love doesn't have an age. That's all I meant to say. I didn't mean anything more, anything less. Maybe I could have, you know, worded it differently, but I don't really regret too much. You know, it is what it is. But when you think outside the system, the truth is, people are going to judge you. The system is designed to take people down like me. So, you know, it is what it is. I will mention some irony, though, with the left, is that they go out of their way to defend every kind of person. But, you know, God forbid you date someone 1 or 2 years underage. It's hilarious to me, the hypocrisy of the left. And Keemstar, you can tell he's part of the left. He's part of, you know, what I like to call the simp system. So he has all these, you know, SJW ideologies, I'm sure, because that's how he gets his 10-year-old fans. So anyhow, yeah, Isabel, you're right. You know, 13-year-old, I don't care what people say, your brain is evolved. And really, it's a great insult to adolescents to say that their brains aren't developed. I mean, really, like, they're not two. It's so absurd to me how people think. Anyhow, it is what it is. You know, I don't have to prove myself to people I don't know on YouTube. I just wanted to share that tidbit with you guys. How many, many people, sadly, are, you know, victims to sexual molestation. And an even sadder truth is many of them actually become molesters themselves because they don't know how to handle the pain. Your life, don't let the society change you. Because society is designed to take out the guy like me, the guy who thinks for himself and, you know, goes beyond the regular rules of the norm. You know, I'm not a tool for the system, and my trolls, they love to judge me because of that. You know, oh, you're lazy, live with your mommy, you know. You're not part of the system, bro. I mean, doesn't that remind you of something? Because to me, it reminds me of the Nazi Party. You know, you're not part of the Union. Sieg Heil, the Union. It's really quite scary and disturbing, to be honest. You guys have to realize, okay, I'm 33 years old. Don't let the pretty face fool you. I've been around. I have no desire to flame war, you know, especially with kids.
First, I want to mention how strange I thought it was that he kept bringing up statistics about children and how they are victims of sexual assault and whatnot, and even goes on to say that most kids that get molested go on to be molesters, and that was just really jarring for me. I didn't know where he was going with that, but I can kind of get an idea because it makes him seem like he's caring and he's in tune with, you know, the horrible things that go on in the world with kids. And he also used religion in politics, you know, saying that he'd pray for people and all that song and dance. And also, you know, the left and the right wing and the leftists, you know, mostly have an agenda that want to silence and, you know, take down men like him that think outside of the box, you know, that want to lower the age of consent, I guess. I don't know, because he does make mention about 13-year-olds' minds being fully developed and capable of being with adults, and that, you know, he shouldn't, or he or anybody else should not be judged because they want to be with somebody a couple years underage. His manipulation tactics are very textbook in my opinion, and he's dismissing all of the horrible things he's saying with religion and politics, which makes him look like a victim. Like, you know, people are trying to take him down and silence him because they can't handle, you know, his open mind or whatever. Anyhow, I'm going to wrap it up right here. I'm going to play one more clip where he is threatening someone's life and threatening to kick his father's ass. And that'll be it. And I hope that everybody shares this on their social media platforms and whatnot, because we can't accept this. This cannot be normal. This needs to be put to a stop. All right. Thank you all for watching my video, and please share.
Yeah. Why don't you make me? I'll beat your ass if you come in here, man. I'm not playing. I'll beat your fucking ass, man. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. You hear me? I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. God damn. You guys are making me fight my family. Look at this shit. I swear to God, you guys. I'm gonna get you back for this, Chris. I'm gonna fucking get you back for this. You understand me, son of a bitch? You might get my computer taken away, but I'll get it back. Don't worry. I'll get it back, motherfucker. I'll get it back, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm sick of this goddamn shit. I'm a grown-ass man, motherfucker. God damn it. I don't need this goddamn shit. You motherfucker, Chris, listen to me, you piece of shit. I will have the last laugh with you. I will fucking have the last laugh. You may have fucking ruined my family, but I'm gonna find out where you live and I'm gonna fucking end your life. You understand that, Chris? I'm gonna fucking end your sad life, man. This isn't over yet, bro. I'm gonna fucking end you, Chris. I know your name, and I'm coming looking for you, Christian. I'm coming looking for you, Christian. I'm gonna fucking end your life. You understand that? I'm gonna end your sorry fucking life. I'm gonna slit your goddamn throat, Chris. I'm gonna end you. I'm gonna end you.